We made it. This is the first official week of football in the National League. First of all, tonight's video, Cherry Street. The Great Hop in the Sky. Put that back there. All right, so week one. We are at week one of the 2019 Fantasy Football League. This is the very first week, and so this is the LM post for that. Later in the video, I'm going to give the current champion, Will Robinson, I'm going to give him a call. He's got some stuff to say apparently, and he wanted to talk to y'all, so I'm going to give him a call. We're getting it set up. We're going to give him a call. Here is the week one things. Scoring's all the same. I believe that I fixed the schedule this time. So nobody gets to play Andrew 3 times unless he makes it to the playoffs. Yeah, that's going to happen. But first week one, we have Andrew versus Kyle. Will versus Steve, always a good one because they like to talk a lot of trash and bring other people down, and that's just what they do. Pierce and Kendall, and Dylan Brewer, and myself versus Daniel Jones. By the way, I think there's a trade out there is what I've heard, so we're waiting for that trade commissioner to make that happen. You guys drafted a team. We had a great time. Sorry for those who couldn't make it. That's the team you got right now. It's not necessarily the team that you're going to finish with, but it's the team you drafted. So stay on that waiver wire. The waiver order, if I would have had this ready, I could tell you what the waiver order is. Let's see if I can make that happen and stall long enough to tell you the waiver order. I'm going to do a couple things each week. Let you know who scored the most points. Let you know who biggest upset and stuff like that. Keep a tally of where you stand and everything like that. But right now, the waiver order is Will, Dylan, Dan, Steve, Kyle, Brewer, Pierce, Bobby, Kendall, Andrew. If you notice, it's the way we drafted. Opposite the way we drafted, because that's the way that works. Other than that, it's a one-day waiver period. It starts on Tuesdays. I don't know. I'm going to mess that up. Will tell you later that I messed that up. Anyway, you know where it is. Games happen, and then on Monday, it's the next day. It'll take over, and you can submit your claims and everything like that. So that's the way that works. I went over the score. I went over the standings. It's all 0-0. That's the best part of the beginning of the year. It's 0-0. You could have any shot just as well as Will, just as well as Steve, just as well as Dylan, just as well as anybody out there. They can all have the same. You never know what's going to happen. We're all one ACL tear away from being gone. Isn't that sad? All right, so with that being said, I think I'm going to try and give Will a call. So Will, we're going to give you a call. All right?
Fantasy, baby.
Will, do you need me to call you back? You don't have to answer when I buzz over to you. You could take your time. Call me back later. What are you doing?
Oh. Hello, boys. Just me. Champion. Finishing up some business. Let me wash this. Oh, yeah. Feeling fresh this year. Getting ready to take it again. Start that run.
Man, well, I'm happy you washed your hands. Welcome to the video thing we got going on this year. Like you said, you won the championship last year. You ended up beating Dylan. Do you have any words for the guy that you beat last year? Just wondering.
Dylan, hope your butthole's healed up real nice. 'Cause I'm ready to make it raw all over again, buddy. If that's what it takes.
Wow, those are harsh words. We haven't even started, so we're all 0-0. We all start off 0-0. You have zero handicaps. You can't get ahead. So this is how we're starting out. Everybody 0-0. That's just the way it is. You won last year. You beat Dylan. I get it. So that's good. Let's mix it up a little bit. Dan was a crowd favorite to take you on in the championship game. Anything?
I know everyone was pulling for Dan, but you know what? Sometimes everyone gets their 15 minutes of fame, and then it's over. It's over. That's what happened to Dan. Dan Jones, our trade commissioner. Time's up, bro. Time's up, okay? It was up last year. This, my time. All time.
Damn, man, you're going hard tonight. But, I mean, you're right. You win it. You won it. This is your second. So, not all of us have ever won it. There's only been you, Steve, Brewer, Robbie. I think there's another one, but I can't remember. It's the past winners. It's the past, man. That's just the way it is. All of us have a shot. All of us have a shot in this new title. It's 2019. It's a new season. That's just the way it is. Have any words for those people who maybe never have been to the big dance? I've been 3 times, never made it. God, I want it so bad. But anything for those people that haven't gotten it yet?
This baby. I know you're jealous. No, you're jealous, Kyle. Kendall, you hadn't even been close to this thing. I don't even think you know what it looks like, smells like, tastes like. Steve and Brewer know. They know. They know the way it feels in their hands. Even our own league commissioner doesn't know. Shit. I don't think he'll ever know. He's down here with Andrew. I'm sorry. Andrew's down here. Bobby's out here.
You're right. There's nothing I can do about it. But keep trying. That's all I can do. Now, Andrew, you brought him up. He has just as much this year as you do. There's no way around it. A lot of people talk about the asterisks. All right, so we call you Will asterisk champion. Some people say you have 1 asterisk. Some people you say you have 2. I know you like to say you have 0. What do you have to say about that?
I just hope you boys are ready. I know you think I got 2 championships with 2 asterisks. It's not correct. Not correct. You can give me shit for one of them because I traded with Andrew. He's a grown-ass man, knew what he was doing. The second one, I just kicked ass all year long, and you are jealous of this, okay? I would be too.
All right, so that's the way you think about it. You think you have 1 asterisk is what I got out of that? Anybody else? Anybody else think that that's what he was saying there? Anyway, asterisk or no asterisk, he has 2, I have 0. It's just the way it goes. Other people have some. Steve has 5, 6, 7. I don't know how many Steve has by now. I think Steve doesn't even keep count. He doesn't even care. Before we got to wrap this up because I got to keep this shorter than it already is. Thank you, Will. Hey, what color is that wall in there?
Green's an ugly color. It's an ugly color.
Man, I thought it was periwinkle or blue or something. But if you're telling me it's green, I don't know. Maybe my TV's not right. I don't know. But if you're saying it's green, that's what it is. Any final words before we kick off this season as our past champion, last year's champion, I should say? You got any words of encouragement? How you feel going into this season? Anything?
But you know what? Fantasy differences aside, fellas, I love each and every one of you. individually for your bodies. And that's what I think about during times like this. I love fucking you up on the fantasy football field and dreaming about you at night. And that's why I'm your champion. I will always be your champion. I'll always be there for you, one way or another. Always. But remember this. There are two sides to everybody. The loving side and the ready to fuck you in the ass fantasy side. See you on the field, fuckers.
I don't know what the two sides, that threw me for a loop. I wasn't prepared for that, and I don't. Were you trying to flick us off? I don't know. That was too good. There's two sides to every person. I lost him there. I don't know. My favorite part. I think I'm already working on this. Okay. There you have it. That was from our talk with Will. You heard it here. We were going back and forth. That was our conversation. Welcome to the league, boys. First game this Thursday. Packers, Bears. Set your lineups. Y'all know how to do this by now. I love each and every one of you. Good luck to all of you this season, all right? We all started off 0-0. We'll see what happens. I'll see y'all Tuesday. I love you. Good night. Cheers.